MLB Network's in now is Andrelton Simmons, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2. Swing and a liner, and he's going to have extra bases right out of the chute today. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. The next Cub up, Mitch Haniger, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Here's Will Myers. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Coming to the plate now, Ben Paulson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, Dero. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, number 2, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. And he misses 2-1. Dan, Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak. Ground ball left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Payoff pitch one more time. And he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning. So striding forward now, Rafael Devers, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a double steal try here. In there, now the throw.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off the second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Hoping to send him packing, pitch on its way. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
3-2 the count for Rafael Devers. Hard hit ball to second. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Pedro Alvarez.
Grounded to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Batting fifth.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Around first, digging for 2. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
The 1-2. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases. And that's going to plate the runner from second as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll... So in now for Chicago, Austin Hedges. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's 1 for 5.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Aaron Blair, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the ground crew out.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ground ball to third. Devers has it. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still trail it here 3-1. Striding into the box, Julio Teheran. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And here's Jose Peraza. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Here's Simmons at short. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, number 2.
The 1-1. Is looked at for ball number 2. A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks. Greg Garcia would be next. Lifted down the line in left. Haniger in pursuit. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Hit in the air out to center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is... Leading off the inning, Andrelton Simmons. And they'll need him to get something going here. 1-2 now. Grounder down the line at third. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. The throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, number 25. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Missed with a slider.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Well, with the rain coming down as it is, we are in for a long delay. The hope is now that they can get this one in at some point.
Now, this is where it becomes tricky for the managers right now. You have your pitchers out there. You have to be careful not to hurt anybody. So I think the guys that are sitting in the bullpen are on red alert as the delay has begun. And I'm sure both of the managers have a pretty good idea of who's going to be the pitcher to go in after this delay.
Takes the mound now as the new pitcher following the rain delay that lasted an eternity, so it seemed, and it appears we're just about set to resume. Mitch Haniger will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. Simmons, a runner at second with one away.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Up next for the Cubs.
Now the Cubs' four-hole hitter, Will Myers, runner in scoring position with two gone. The 1-2 is taken for ball two. So a full count now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball four. In there, 2-2. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. Swing and a miss for strike three. Pulled the string on him that time, and he. Rafael Devers the next to bat. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Ready for another chance? Pedro Alvarez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the 2-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Number 5, Albert Pujols.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Line drive to left. Haniger is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Pirates,
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ben Gamble hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit Weekly back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Matt Dominguez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Tapper up the line. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close, safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
In now, Austin Hedges. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
now batting.
And now the Cubs pitcher, number 43. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. 2 balls and a strike to count. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Number 27 would be next. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Up next for the Buccos, Antonio Senzatella. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Fouled away. The 1-2. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll likely do his best to forget about today. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Simmons has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, number 2.
Digging in and looking for more, number 2. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Line toward right center.
Hey, Dan, I would imagine guys like this frustrated the heck out of you.
Oh, they do. You know, you make quality pitches, they fight, they scratch, and then that one pitch that you leave up in the zone, they're able to take advantage of it and drive it for a base hit.
And there he goes toward second. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
The runner was moving on the pitch, so when he blisters this thing into the gap, he's going to score easily. What wasn't so certain was if the hitter was going to have the wheels to get to third. Well, he answered that question, and he has an RBI triple.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 27. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Here now the 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Number 25. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
Pujols is under it. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Belted high and deep into right center. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-2 game.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but
meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is gonna clear the wall. A home run. Standing in now, Ben Paulson. Hit out towards second. To his right, Garcia. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols. Saves an error and ends the inning. Ready once again, Pedro Alvarez. A ball and 2 strikes. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So striding in, Wellington Castillo. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Digging hard. He's headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
great job hitting there, and maybe a better job of hustling around the bases. Gotta like that, and I'm told that's his 5th triple so far on the season.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Dominguez moving to his right. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Opposite field to left. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Christian Bethancourt will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Runner's on his way to third. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it 7-4. And he's in there at third with a 2-out triple. And here's Jose Peraza. No hits to this point. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. So digging in now, number 2, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now a snap move over to first. And he'll dive back in safely. Peraza leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. Adam Warren will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. So 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready for another shot now. Austin Hedges head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's a .333 hitter. The next 3-2. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. He loses him on ball 4. stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 43 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. There's one on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Riding in once again, number 27. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. 2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. Strike 2 swinging. Bounce to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself. So the lineup flips over and digging in, number 2. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Grounded to first. Paulson is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for Pittsburgh, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Greg Garcia tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Grounded back up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Rafael Devers. He flew out in his last at-bat. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply toward the right side. Myers is going to have room out there as he puts. In now is Andrelton Simmons. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's 2 for 4. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, number 25.
Digging in once again, number 25. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Hard hit ball to second. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Chicago.
Ready for another chance? Pedro Alvarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
And that misses. 2-1.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't make quality pitches.
The 3-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Gone! Into the box now, Ben Gamel. Popped him up. Dominguez is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting,
Kyle Schwarber will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
number 12, Kyle Schwarber.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
High in the air out to center field. Dominguez over to his left. And that's the 3rd out. Giovanni Gallegos will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season. Ready to take his hacks again, Will Myers, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Will Myers becomes the first out of the inning. Just got a piece up the line. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Matt Dominguez will be next. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Count still full, 3-2. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Down the third baseline. The 1-2. Gets him looking, strike 3. The next Cub up, Austin Hedges. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Peraza. He singled his last time up. The 1-1 home is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
2-1 pitch is swung on and hit in the air out to center field. Number 27 is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, number 2.
So the Pirates' batting order turns over and set to go. Number 2, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Towards second. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist beat a soft liner over the infielder's head for him.
Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the run is Henniger. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Kevin Pillar is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. So in now for Chicago, number 27 has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And the second run will score as well.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Right fielder.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to
Throw will get him at first for out number 1, but on the play, another run will come in to score. Standing in as the potential tying run, Ben Paulson. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
How about it?
Now at the plate, Matt Dominguez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
time to narrow your focus.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a one-run game now.
Boy, Dero, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a 3-1 count to get a fastball. He gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Dominguez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swinging a hard liner to center field. In there, a base hit. Here comes the tying run home. And he is out at the plate. He tried in vain to score the tying run, and this place is going crazy. The ball game is over. And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. The Pittsburgh Pirates posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Antonio Senzatella earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Aaron Blair couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. Josh Hader hammers down the save, his 16th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
PNC Park this afternoon. 38,365. The Pirates thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.